to make the world a better place. To make the world a better place. The only real, tangible way to make the world a better place is to, first and foremost, re-establish oneself in that experience of inner bliss. When that takes place, we are fit to make the world a better place, because the world becomes better with us, because there's nothing other than us. There's nothing other than I am. So therefore, that whole world here, the world and object of our experience, first need to be realized as bliss, as ananda, as that quality. When that is realized, and not just realized intellectually, mentally, but experienced as a given, then the world becoming a better place there and then. The world already becoming a lighter, happier, more joyful place. No matter how it may still feel at a superficial state of affairs insignificant, what after all my own happiness can do to the world? Well, it does a world of difference. Just as my own misery only adds to the misery. So in other words, also a correct state of understanding, my own misery is not just my own little thing here. Leave me alone in my misery because that's my business. It's a gross, selfish, irresponsible, quite frankly childish affair. I want to be a boo. I want to be walking around grumpy because that's my thing. Okay, that's my life. Well, yeah. Well, then don't talk about let's make the world a better place, right? So whenever I see this little girl who is pissed off that everyone goes and starts telling what we should do to change the world, it feels a little bit artificial. Not very good. It's a use of children. It's a kind of subtle child abuse in some books. So that quality of ananda is to be met halfway. They have to this predisposition. And it does not mean we artificially put a smile on. Remember how in the culture of the maybe 70s or the 80s, right? This kind of earlier days of the New Age, how they say that if you smile to yourself, then the world smiles with you. Like, because the muscles, when they smile, they correspond to the nerves activity, and this nerves activity sends some neurons in your head, and all of a sudden you become a much happier being. This is how they talk on TV and in classes and workshops. This was very much part of the Anglo-Saxon culture, by the way. It was big in the States. It was very big. You may not all of you may remember or know, but in the 70s and the 80s, this was a big thing, you know. So if you smile, right? If you're happy and, you know, clap your hands. If you're happy, you know, So, yes, something could be said about that, but that is a kind of halfway approach, not sufficient enough approach. So we've, of course, advanced since then. Our understanding in neuroscience also advanced that this is not sufficient enough just to pretend that one is happy. Or physically trying to mimic, to smile everyone, you know.